Hey, welcome back to Lupo Outdoors, and this is Hunt Vault, June 2025. There's some interesting things in this month's Hunt Vault. It's June's Elite box here from Hunt Vault. So we're going to start with the obvious huge thing that's right there in front of us, this case right here. They call this the Custom Hunt Vault USA Flag handgun case. The value on this is about 30 bucks. You can see there's a big old American flag here in Hunt Vault. To be honest with you, this just really feels like cheap plastic. I'm not impressed with this one. It's got basic foam. It is tacked down so the foam doesn't fall. And it's tacked down on the bottom. It would hold a basic size handgun in there. That's my hand right there. I personally wouldn't pay $30 for a case like this. This is really no big deal. It'll probably get used, but it's not something I'm going to go run to. It just doesn't feel super solid. Let's look at the next item. Let's talk about these broadheads here. So Hunt Vault, unlike Tac Pack, is all things hunting and not just AR-15 and Glock parts. These are pretty amazing. I'm looking forward personally to putting these on, but they're loaded blades. What's neat about these is they're flat inside. They're all concealed inside the arrow tip, and then these blades pop out once they enter the animal. These are absolutely spectacular hunting broadheads. And if they're not given away, we're going to use them probably on a hunt in the near future. One thing I want to remind you, if there's anything that's inside this pack for this month that you're interested in, make sure that you're subscribed and then send a message to me on Facebook at Lupo Outdoors. Tell me what product you're interested in. And when the next Hunt Vault comes in, what we're going to do is go through and randomly select somebody and we'll send you that product. Let's look at the next thing here. Let's start right here. They do ask for your shirt size, and they sent me this Hunt Vault t-shirt. So I got to tell you right away, this is incredibly soft material. This is actually a really nice t-shirt. So soft. I'm actually really impressed with that. And moving on, they always send food. Always. So what we have is banana nut oatmeal. Low sugar, high protein. This is absolutely great. We're actually gonna give this a shot tomorrow morning for breakfast. But this actually looks really good. I actually kind of like the fact that they include food with the packaging. I always thought that was kind of neat. Once again, when you look at the packaging, this compared to something like the Tac Pack, which is just everything thrown in a box, I gotta admit, I kind of like this. So one of the last items in here before we get to the plus item, this is a wind checker. And this is kind of clever. It's a little squeeze bottle, and you filled it with talcum powder. And then you open up the top, and wherever you are, you give it a little squeeze, and the powder comes out and will naturally go with the flow of the wind. But you're going to see it much better than like throwing blades of grass up into the air. This is going to give you a strong indication of the wind flow, and I think it's kind of clever. Let's look at, this is the plus item. So this retails for about $100. And what this is a water filtration system. Now, I read some reviews on this. So you just go to any water source and you fill the bottle of water. Is pulled out before you put the water in. You fill it at the water source. It can be contaminated or whatever. And then you forcibly push this in, and it pushes it in through a filtration system. And then once it's done, you can unscrew it and drink, and the water is pure. Some of the reviews I read on this said it's absolutely fantastic. It's about 24 fluid ounces of water. A lot of them use it for just home use because they have crappy water at the house. Here in Florida, we have a lot of hard water. So this would actually filter that out and make it very nice. So we're looking forward to actually running this through its paces, and look for an actual full review of this water system. This will not be included with the giveaway. So this is not part of that. Anyhow, thank you so much for joining us for June's Hunt Vault 2025. Stay tuned for next month. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will be giving away one item from this Hunt Vault and opening up the new one for next month.